Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy to say this, that we finally have a conversion kit that really works. This is the BP50 with a new conversion kit, with a new aftermarket part that pretty much turns it into an SMG. I mean, we did use this that we find in the mystery box, because this was pretty much the secret weapon of Season 3 until now, because we can actually unlock it via the weekly challenge. And basically this turns the BP50, as I said, into an SMG. It has a built-in grip, a smaller barrel, a smaller stock, and a 60 round magazine. And also, it doesn't use the, I think the 5.56 rounds normal, it uses the 9mm now, so it has a much faster fire rate and a bigger reserve ammo, which is pretty nice. So today we're gonna test this out a bit. I mean, we already know that the weapon is really good, but now that we built it the way we want, and speaking of that, the loadout is gonna be on the screen right now, I think it's gonna be even better. And of course, as usual, I have with me a backpack full of goodies. So we're gonna use a legendary and a PAP 2. And we're gonna start with some tier 2 HVT so we can get some cash, and then we'll move up to tier 3 and hopefully find this sigil and go to the Dark Aether as well. Not gonna lie, this is definitely one of my favorite conversion kits in the game. It's extremely good in tac stance, like basically almost no spread. I'll say almost, is not no spread, it's almost. So yeah, let's put this bad boy to work, and I'm actually gonna use the mags of holding, but a bit later on. Let's get this. Alright, so we're gonna kick things off with a level 2 disciple. I did do another HVT contract, but the guy just died. And also, I've been meaning to ask you guys, have you ever gotten an HVT on top of the big skyscraper when Dokkaebi spawns there as well? And if you did, have you ever managed to kill it without triggering the warlord or without needing a keycard? This guy, absolutely no chance. Like, this thing is just insane. It's such a good weapon. Alright, but we kind of have enough to pack a punch to 3. Hopefully the discounts work because I have all the containment levels. But unfortunately, look at my tier 3. It's already filled. And we're just like 7 minutes in the game. But we'll try, we'll try. I'm gonna go pack a punch 3 and I'll see you guys in tier 3. There's no point sitting in tier 2. You guys saw how amazing this weapon is, and it literally shreds everything here. And don't mind if I put Nepal mode, because that's actually better than what I had. But anyways, I'll see you guys in tier 3 in just a second. Alright guys, so pack a punch 3 is in order. We got a little mangle here that we can try it out on. And he's dead. He's absolutely dead. Oh god. I'm gonna die. I got stuck in a crystal. That was unfortunate. This guy started the contract to the worst moment ever. Alright, but let's take out some of the zombies. That was annoying. As you can see, the movement is pretty ridiculous on this thing. But unfortunately, there's so many people in tier 3 right now that I don't really think have a chance to get any contracts. So, before we do any contracts, we can bully this Mega Abomination a bit. The zombies are extremely aggressive lately. And just look at that damage. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I've been telling you in the other videos as well and during the live streams, this thing with mags of holding, it's insanely good. Alright, let's just get up here. And I'm not gonna put mags of holding just yet. Come on, buddy. Show me those pearly whites. Open for the dentist. Look at the damage on the crit spots. Dude, I keep getting stuck in everything in this game. And there we go, another laser. Very nice. And look at that. Absolutely destroys everything. Everything. Get a nice monkey right there. Let me just clear some of these zombies first. The reload is definitely not the best. That's one thing I dislike about this weapon, especially when it's an empty magazine. But still, with Speed Cola you should not really have any issues. Mangler absolutely destroyed. But you know what? I'm not gonna do this the whole game. Let's just wait until we get a contract to actually see the power of this weapon against an HVT. Mimic, absolutely no chance. Bullied instantly. Zombies have no chance, and as you can see, the movement speed on tac stance, it's pretty ridiculous. Look at this, it's so darn good. We got a disciple right here. He's getting destroyed as well. Look at that. So good. Alright, let's try to get ourselves an HVT contract and see the true power of this weapon. Okay, so it kind of takes me forever to find an HVT contract because, well, it's the Wild West in here. There's so many people in tier 3 right now, it's absolutely ridiculous. So we're just gonna settle with like a nice infested stronghold. That might just give us some pretty nice loot, maybe, hopefully. I did slap on the mags of holding as well. There's a ridiculous amount of zombies right now. There's a ridiculous amount of zombies. And the max ammo for this with mags of holding it's 660. Which honestly, if you ask me, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty alright. So I'll gladly take that. Alright, let's wait for the zombies outside and start taking them out. Of course, there's disciples and everything around here. Hipfire is pretty good on this weapon also. So I would highly recommend you guys use this. I think when it comes to aftermarket parts, this thing is right up there with the 445 aftermarket part and with the Renetti aftermarket part. Okay, there's definitely a bit too many zombies right now. And they seem to not stop spawning. Alright, let's try to do another sweep around. This is the guy that makes everything more annoying to fight. Okay, there we go. Another one there, and the last one there. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Do we get anything good? We get a circuit. Nothing great. Brain rot. Nothing great. 2 blue tools, cell revive and a Casimir, I'll take those. And the last box, it's an epic tool. You know what, I'll take an epic tool. Haven't seen some of those around in quite a bit. And look at that, Mega Abomination is just waiting for us outside. First head already off, like absolutely no chance. Come on, show me those teeth for just a second. There we go, second head is already off, beautiful. One more head, buddy. I want you to show me those pearly whites for just 2 more seconds. Look at the damage, it's ridiculous. I know we have Nepal mode and that really helps as well. And he just decided to go away. I mean, we bullied so many Mega Abominations lately that this one just couldn't stand anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit around and wait for another HVT. But yeah, I know we do have Nepal mode as well, but this thing is just so good even without it. So yeah. Alright guys, so we finally managed to get an HVT contract after a very long time. It's a Mimic, it's not a Mega Abomination, but lately I do feel like Mimics and even Manglers and Disciples are harder to kill than the actual Mega Abomination HVTs. Like, Mega Abominations have that weakness when you go above them on a rooftop or something, and it's just so easy to take them out. While these guys can pretty much follow you anywhere and just do a lot of damage with that speed attack and with a hitting, and they're like super fast. Look how much damage that thing does. It's insane, and look how much health it has compared to a Mega Abomination. Like a Mega Bomb's head would have been destroyed like way back. But as I was saying, I really love the movement on this weapon. It's super easy to use. Of course, Brain Rot would have been even better on this guy, but he absolutely had no chance. Like, he got bullied really hard right there. And we get a Pack-a-Punch 2 crystal. But yeah, I think I showed you enough what this weapon can do in tier 3. We took down some Mega Bombs, we took down an HVT, we did tier 2. Now, all I have to do is just search for a sigil to go to the Dark Aether. Now, how I'm gonna do that, I have no idea because there's no contracts around, but hopefully I'll find one. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, you know what? I did manage to get another HVT, and guess what? It's our best friend, the Mega Abomination. So let's bully this guy a bit and see the real damage on a proper Mega Abomination HVT. And he doesn't really want to do anything with me. But look at that. First head already off. Absolutely melted. But this guy is acting very... I mean, every Mega Abomination lately have been acting suspicious. It's really weird. It's like they don't know you're here or anything. Look at that. Second head is already off. Now just one more left, and you know what, for this one I'm just gonna throw a Thermite. Just because. There we go. And we did get a sigil. Let's go. That's awesome. Unfortunately, the rewards are pretty trash, as always. But I'm gonna go hit a buy station right now, get an extra cell revive. And I think I'm gonna get 2 more Casimirs. And we're gonna be ready for the Dark Aether. Alright guys, so we did manage to get into the Dark Aether. And I picked up the HVT, it's a Mega Abomination luckily. And there's a lot of here on my back right now. Dude, the amount of zombies in the Dark Aether, especially in the new one, is just straight up ridiculous. And if you don't kill them in time, the horde is gonna get so freaking big, it's insane. But, you know, as usual for this guy, we're gonna use the Juggernaut, because the zombies can get pretty annoying. And look at that. Okay, we kinda cleared them out a bit. And also, before I went to the Dark Aether, I did destroy the orb that was next to the sigil. And guess what? I got a legendary tool, which is pretty cool. It's been a while since I've seen a legendary tool in an orb. And just off recording, I did destroy the Dark Aether one as well that spawns in here. And oh my god, I'm telling you, these zombies are mental. And I did get a blue tool, so don't go for the orb in the new Dark Aether. It's not gonna give you anything. It's mental how many zombies are here. Morval. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. We got some ammo. No, it's absolutely insane. There's so many zombies in here. It's ridiculous, but this weapon just absolutely shreds everything. What we get? Ugh, nothing. I mean, there is a sigil and there is an epic ether tool, but I definitely don't want it. Alright, let's go for the next contract. Alright, here we are. Outlast contract. Let's start this. Zombies are already here. And there's no escape in the Dark Aether from the zombies. Literally no escape. But as long as you're hitting that headshot on these zombies, this weapon will just melt everything you throw at it. Look at that, it just shreds through everything. So good. In the Elder Sigil, of course, the zombies do have more health, so it's gonna be a bit harder to take them out. It's gonna require like 1 or 2 more bullets. But with how fast this weapon is shooting, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Mangler, absolutely bullet right there. There we go. Attack stance is just perfect for this weapon. It's so good. So good. And ammo-wise, 660. Not too bad for an AR. And it's an MW3 on. So the MW3 guns don't really have a lot of reserve ammo. Like for example the Ram, which is definitely one of my favorite guns in the game. My favorite ARs in the game. Only has like 300 bullets extra. That is pretty ridiculous. Okay, 85%. Let's hold this area for a second. I mean, max of holding does really help here. How many zombies are. But this weapon nonetheless is just fantastic. Like, look at this. It just shreds everything. And we get max of holding. Alright, perfect. And now we have one more contract to do, which is gonna be the extractors. Luckily, I do have 4 Casimirs with me, so that should be enough. So let's get this done as well. Okay, the extractors are in place. Look how many zombies are here. Look at this. This is mental. Like sometimes there's so many zombies on the extractors, it's ridiculous. And some of them just went underground for no reason. Alright, let me equip another one there. They even sit on the rooftops, man. Then you have the doggos that run extremely fast. I'm gonna go here. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay, that was a bit lucky. Literally hit that zombie in the head with a Casimir. And now let's do the last one. We throw it back there. Go for it. If you have the Casimirs, this contract is just extremely easy. And we get VR11Ks and stamina. Alright, so nothing too impressive. Let's kill a few more zombies. Look at it, it just takes a few shots if you hit them in the head. Of course, again, I do have Nepal mode and I do have Deadshot. But you can find those things pretty much anywhere, so it's not like it's something hard to get. And I always go for the napalm, even though brain rot can be pretty great, because if you turn a zombie, it can kill another 4 zombies for you. And it's pretty good for megas and the mimics. But I just prefer napalm mode. It's just a bit better. It's just a bit better. It takes out manglers, it takes out megas very easy. And look at this weapon, it just looks so freaking good. I really love the look of this weapon. I really wish you could keep the skin that you had when you spawn in the Dark Aether as well, but unfortunately it doesn't work. Alright, let's just get out of here. I think we sat here enough. You know, guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about this weapon. I definitely think it's one of the best aftermarket parts we got so far. It's right up there with the Renetti and the Core 45. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.